Can you give us an update about your favorite basketball team, the Los Angeles Lakers, and your guy LeBron James, who's not with the team, personal reasons, as Coach J.J. Redick has said, and there's more.
Yeah, Rob, the updates are not good if you're a Lakers fan because despite being off for about a week now, including, as you mentioned, 2 personal days away from the team, which we don't know what they're for, whether injury, emotional, mental, we have no idea at this point, has already been declared out for tomorrow's game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the company line, Rob and Kelvin, is that he's just gassed. He needs a rest. He needs to recuperate, to finish off the rest of the calendar year.
And this was the guy who JJ and him came in with the plan that he was going to play every game this year. Was that the plan, right? He was going to play.
I don't know. That was the crazy. You heard me say
that was the craziest thing I ever heard for a 40-year-old player. Okay,
it's not logical. Why?
Right. Why would that be on the docket? Right. I think Michael Jordan played every game his last year. It's one of those things that it's got to be something. But Michael wasn't 40 years old. Okay.
Right.
Remember, he only played 14 years. Here we go, though. Kelvin, seriously. LeBron James has let down the Lakers, okay, with this stunt that he's pulled here. And I don't know what he's going through, the personal reasons. I'm not trying to get into that. But this guy has taken over the Lakers organization. Jeannie Buss, for whatever reason, they never had an empty seat, but she feels like without LeBron, I guess that they can't function. But here's my biggest issue, Kelvin. LeBron got his guy hired as coach, J.J. Redick. Say whatever you want. Oh, LeBron and a podcast partner. Let's put J.J. Redick on display so everybody can say he's a basketball genius. And look at he knows all this stuff about basketball, all this other stuff. And he gets the Lakers to draft his son so that he could play right on the team with. And then the kid, you thought, like a lot of people, you go down to G League, no big deal. The photo op, it'll be all over. Go ahead down and get better. No, he's on the team. He's not traveling on the road with the G League team. He's with the main club. He's not playing him. Just for what? Why is he taking a roster spot? Okay. And now he's not playing? He's on a sabbatical and taking days off? Like if you're injured, you're injured. But just to take off and be away from the team is letting the team down. They need LeBron James. They're not rolling. You know what I mean? Like, even with LeBron, and he's been playing well, except for that really bad 8 games or whatever it was, 6 games, that stretch, his numbers are good. And he's stepping away from the game. So he's not holding up to his end of the bargain when the franchise bent over backwards for him. Darvin Ham, okay, you got a problem, you don't want him around, okay, we'll do that. Your guy, J.J. Redick, your podcast partner, you really think a lot of J.J. and all that? Okay, we'll hire J.J. What? You want Bronny or whatever, you want us to give him a fully guaranteed contract too instead of what everybody else gets in the second round? Okay, we'll do that too. And now you're ghost? You're gone, and now all this talk about he's desperate to win a championship with Bronny, and he wouldn't go to any other trade unless his son's go. Man, that's a lot of stuff going on. If I'm the Lakers, I feel like I got betrayed by LeBron. That LeBron sold me a bill of goods, and now he's ready to dip out the back door with his kid in tow.
Rob, remind me to never have a rough personal week or whatever, even if I'm injured falling down the stairs. I can't take a week off because everything else I would have done, you like, you know what, Rob G and Alex, it's over for Kelvin. Because God forbid something going on in life and I need a week off. A week of 82 games, a week of playing until April, maybe May, maybe June, depending on how far it goes. And I need a week, the same person who has given you his all, who gave you a championship, who worked to get you in the Western Conference Finals, and it hasn't been great. I can understand frustration with Laker fans. I can understand they thought we would get more, we wanted more. But you know what it was prior to LeBron? And this is one thing I truly mean this. I need Laker fans to understand. And Rob G, you're one of them. It ain't perfect. You're dealing with a 40-year-old. He's gonna be tired. He's not gonna play the best defense. And you know I'm a big fan, but it's the fact. But let me tell you some records you had prior to him. 2023, 2014, 27 games you won. The next year, 21 games you won. The next year, 17 games you won. The next year, 26 games you won. So all of a sudden, LeBron gets here, and it ain't been great. You ain't looking like the Warriors run, but dang it, you won 37, 52, 42, 33, 43, 47. Like I said, you went into the Western Conference Finals. You won a championship. You made the postseason a few times in addition to that. It ain't been perfect, but again, it ain't been 27, 21, 17, 26 wins. It ain't been getting the number 2 pick, Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, because you kept being a horrible team. At least you've been relevant. At least you've made it in the postseason. At least you won a championship. I thought that's what it's all about for Lakers. So if a man take a week off, Rob, come on now. 1 week?
Wait a minute,
He didn't
Kelvin.
say I'm dipping out for a month.
No, but the problem is
he didn't just retire.
You
in the middle
only
of the
play
season.
82 games in a calendar year of 365 days. You don't take off. Nobody takes off. This is your season. What do you mean you're taking a week off? Who? Give me the other guys who have taken a week off. Who?
Every single player in the NBA.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Away from their team.
If you said this was 1980s, I would give you that. But
Away
you couldn't
from their
even go 90s.
Away from their team, not sitting out. Away from the team. Stop it.
If Phil Jackson
stop making excuses for LeBron.
No, that's not an excuse. It's a fact. If he took a week off, okay. It isn't optimal. It's not what you'd love or desire, but I'm not going to be like he let the team down because
he
at
did.
the end he took 1 week off. You don't even believe it.
They're scuffling. I do believe it.
No, you do not.
After all they did for them, they bent over backwards for LeBron, and you know what he did?
What did he do, Rob?
I don't want to say it, but he bent the. But he
what did he do, Rob?
He didn't do right by the Lakers.
He took a couple of games off.
No. Why?
Oh, no.
What are you taking a couple? The team is in flux. They need their captain. They need their star player.
Need? They also need, as his own coach, his own friend, as you mentioned. He's gassed. I'm actually glad.
He's gassed and retire.
I'm
retire if you're gassed.
JJ
you don't need to take some time off. Get out of there. Retire, you old 40-year-old. Retire if you can't play 82 games. He's gassed. Gassed from what? He doesn't play defense. What is he gassed from?
He's gassed
from
play defense.
You
can't just tell me he's putting up having a good solid season. You just said that. Then
he don't play. But he don't play defense. He plays one side of the court.
That. But the man is 40 years old, giving you 23 and 50% shooting.
They're empty
9
calorie
assists and 8
stats.
rebounds.
They're empty.
It's empty. They're sitting there at the AC right now. So again, I'm not justifying that this is an amazing season. Why would I do that? It's not. But the idea that the man took off 1 week, a couple of games, and I'm gonna put him in damnation. Stop it. Literally doesn't even make sense. And that's one thing I totally want Laker fans. I get it. It hasn't been great. It hasn't been what you wanted. And you want championships. You got one, and you want that. I totally with you. But again, when they ended Kobe, and I know he was the guy here, so I'm not comparing it because Kobe played his whole career here. But I'm just saying, look, man, it was rough. It was a rough patch. 27, 21, 17, 26 games you were winning. This has been at least where you're at least in this thing. 47 and 35 last year. LeBron takes a couple of games off. I'm not about to put him in damnation for that. Come on, stop it. And God forbid one day you be like, yo, man, I'm going through some things. Yo, Rob G, I need a week off.
Rob G, am I taking a week off?
Based on this email I just got, Rob's not even taking the holiday off.
That's right. Thank you. Exactly.
877-99 on Fox. We're talking about LeBron.
He let the organization, the franchise down. Kelvin says no. I say yes.
Let him down.
Antonio in Miami, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What you got?
I just broke up with my girl for 3 years, guys, and I realized around the holidays, it's tough. But during that time, I realized I didn't need her, and I think the Lakers need to realize they never really needed LeBron. I think he needed to retire at least 6 years ago with the rest of his class. It's been an absolute and utter total disaster and embarrassment. I'm not a Lakers fan, But if I was, I'd be looking for heads to be hunted right now.
Hey, that's why they sprayed over the mural. Remember the LeBron mural they put up? They were spraying over the mural. I'm just saying, Kelvin. You know that happened.
Stop it. I literally am dumbfounded by that when people say that. It's not been ideal for LeBron or the Lakers, but they literally have made the postseason, literally won a championship. I'm blown away with it. Again, I can understand it saying now it's time to retire. That's a fair point. I can understand if you said that. But the idea that this has just been horrible, it's been the worst thing. Do y'all remember what it was like the last 5-6 years before this? Do they remember?
Scott in North Carolina, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Scott?
What's up, my guys? How y'all doing? Happy holidays.
Yo.
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I got to say, LeBron seems like a cool person, but his basketball career, he got to wrap it up. It's not about winning anymore. It goes back to the comment I remember y'all talked about. He said he has nothing to prove or anything like that.
Yeah.
That leads to him taking weeks off in the season and stuff like that. So if it's not about winning, why are you here? You should just go ahead and hang it up.
Right. If you can't play the 82 games or be available or be with your team.
So then just cancel the NBA, Rob. Nobody plays 82 anymore. Just cancel the NBA,
No, but be
Rob.
around the team. Where are you on sabbatical? Where'd you go? You can still come to practice. You can still be with your teammates. You don't have to play. What, you left the team? Really?
So are there no no instances where he can do that?
Yeah, when you're hospitalized, you can leave the team.
It's just ridiculous. That man got to walk in a wheelchair and a full body cast for you to go, all right, I guess you needed a week.
All right, I guess you need a week. 877-99 on Fox. Brandon in Riverside, California, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio, hospitalized, right?
Oh, man, Rob, well, you always trying to take somebody all the way out the game.
Don't he? My man a pork chop away from being in the hospital, Bill Belichick in the grave. Now LeBron got to be in a full body cast. We're heading to take a week.
Full body, man. You hard. You a hard person, Rob. No, LeBron. I told Rob G. I said I want LeBron to go, not because he can't play and whatever. I just want him to go so the Lakers, the fans that I know, the Laker fans that I know, they don't even watch the Lakers basketball games anymore. They be like, if I mention the game, they be like, dude, I ain't even watch the game. I don't watch it until LeBron literally leaves the Laker organization and his son. And that's what I'm saying, that he's put a bad taste, not only, I guess, in a lot of people, but just the city of Los Angeles. I think he just gave the fans a bad taste. And I think it's just time for him to go. I think he just needs to go. They're not even saying a real, injury. They just, what's time away? It's just, if he's injured, he's injured, or
right.
That's a fair point. The acknowledgement. Hey, let me ask you this real quick before we get to what's trending. And I really am asking you this. Two things I think happened. One, is it because he came nobody wants to replace Ernie Johnson when he retires, right? Because it's like everybody's gonna go, you ain't Ernie, even if you're really good. Is it that he came right after Kobe Bryant? Like it wasn't 5, 10, 20 years later. Is that a big issue in L.A.? And also, my second question to you is L.A. fans, are Laker fans really willing to say, we see what's working in the league is drafting young players and building a team where we might not be good for 3 or 4 years, but eventually we might. Are Laker fans really going to do that? Because I've never seen that.
No, I think they just want their team back. It's like the Lakers is known for going out spending big money to bring in a superstar, but I don't even think superstars want to come to Los Angeles and play along until LeBron goes off into the sunset. And it's just Kobe Bryant is going to always have everybody's hearts in Los Angeles. Of course, you know that too as a basketball guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And we all know LeBron is either the greatest or the second greatest or the third greatest, whatever, right? But he just put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths in Los Angeles for what I see. And I'm talking about at least 20 fans that I know. They literally don't watch Lakers basketball. I'd be like, wow, I watch the Lakers basketball just because I like to watch basketball. But,
right. But some people, thanks for the call, B. We appreciate it. Some people are turned off by the whole thing.
I can understand it. Listen, I can understand it. I'm not, you know me, I keep it real.
Because the Lakers are that kind of franchise. I don't care who comes along or what. It's like the Yankees and a couple other teams. Like, Players come and go, and you love
Cowboys.
them, and they're great. But the franchise is always going to be bigger than any individual player, right? Jeter left. The Yankees didn't fall off the map, okay? They're not going to fall off the map. Kobe retired. The Lakers aren't going to fall off the map. It's just not.
They're not, but boy, they ain't really been great for a decade as far as like greatness. They got a championship, and it's a legitimate one because everybody had to play it in the same
Mickey
rules.
Mouse.
But it's been. See, there you go. See,
All
now
right.
you lucky. We got to go. We got Tyser's Tower of Trivia coming up in just a bit.